Hey everybody, it's Dave Grantham from Evolutionary Qigong, and in this video I'm going to review the beginning of our Tai Chi Qigong Exercise class. There are a total of 3 sections, a warm-up, a stretch, and then Spinal Qigong Exercise. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place the first 2 of the 3 in this video, and then place the third one in a separate video. I do that because I like to go a little bit more in depth about the Spinal Qigong exercises and give you a little bit more of the hows and whys. I suggest that you watch both videos, get familiar with the exercises, and then place them together. Once you do, it should take about 30 minutes total, and it's a wonderful way to get the day going, get your neuromuscular system activated, stimulate that central nervous system, and get your chi flowing for the day. So let's begin. The first section is known as our warm-up section. We're going to start by moving the wrists back and forth and rotating the forearms. After a few seconds, we're going to go to the elbows. So we're going to make circles with the elbows in one direction, and then the opposite direction. Then from there, we go to the shoulders. So big circles in front of the body in one direction, and then of course in the opposite direction. From there, we're going to go to the shoulders and torso, and what we're going to do is separate the feet a little bit wider, and we're going to bounce up and down, turning the waist, and let the shoulders just bounce up and down as well too. Now, I'm going to step a little bit further back so I don't hit the board. The next is twisting the waist and letting the arms swing back and forth. Next, we do what I call windmills. So I'm going to take a little wider step. I'm bending at the waist and circling the arms. And then the opposite direction. Then I come up, bring the foot back to the original width, if you will, and circle the waist. Then the opposite direction. And then from there I go to the knees. So I'm going to place the feet together, I'm going to bend the knees, squat down a little bit, place the hands on the kneecaps, and I'm going to circle those knees. So here what I'm doing is I'm working 2 degrees of movement on my knees. One of course being the flexion and extension, and then the other being the axial rotation. Opposite direction. Then from there I'm going to go to my ankles. So I'm going to stand up, place my weight on one side, one leg. Then I'm going to take the other leg, place it behind my body on the toes, and I'm going to circle the ankle. Next, go the opposite direction. And then I'm going to go to the opposite side. So placing the weight on the opposite side, place the toe behind the body, and circle the ankle. And then the opposite direction. Okay, so that's our warm-up section. Next, we're going to move on to the stretching section. So the stretching is going to be from the torso out to the limbs. Let's place the feet together, hands in front of the body, fingers interlaced. Start raising the arms up to the chest and inhale through your nose. Turn the palms over. Begin to raise the hands up to the ceiling and exhale through the nose. So all your inhaling and exhaling from now on is going to be through the nose. We're going to twist the body to your right. So I'm your mirror image at this point. You're going to twist the body as far as you comfortably can without restricting the breathing. If you feel a little bit of tense and you can't breathe that easy, you want to back off on that twist. Feet should be flat on the ground, the arms nice and high, head between the shoulders. Take a big inhale and exhale through the nose. Now relax, come back to the forward-facing position, and then twist your body all the way to your left. Same thing for the left side, head between the shoulders, arms nice and high, the feet flat on the ground. Another big inhale and exhale through the nose. Now twist back to that forward-facing position. And from there, we're going to turn again to your left and right, but this time we're going to include the neck, the cervical vertebrae. So what we're going to do is turn to your right again. When you reach that point, you no longer can comfortably twist the body to that direction. Now turn and look back behind you. Then from there, nice big inhale and exhale. And then relax and come back to the forward-facing position. Then the opposite side, to your left, same thing, twisting till you can no longer comfortably twist. And then turn and look behind you. Same thing for this side. Inhale and exhale through the nose. And then relax and come back to the forward facing. Next, we're going to be leaning to the sides. So grab your left wrist, pull it up towards the sky. That elongates this area a little bit further. And then lean to the side. I want you to imagine you're between two walls. I don't want the waist to turn as I lean to that side. So I'm completely flat. Nice big inhale and exhale. And then bring yourself back to the upright position. Opposite side, pulling your right wrist up and then lean to your left. Big inhale and exhale through the nose. Now back to the upright position. We're going to do it one more time for each side. So grabbing your left wrist, changing up a little bit. As you lean to your right, I want you to push your hips to your left. So now we're really trying to stretch that area. By doing so, I'm really lifting the diaphragm up on this side. For you guys, it's your stomach and spleen, the kidneys and the kidneys and the lungs on that side. Big inhale and exhale. And now come back to the upright position. Going to the opposite side, pulling up the wrist again, leaning to your left and pushing your hips to your right. Should feel that back muscle, the latissimus dorsi, it's connected down in this area, so you should really feel that pulling up and away. Nice big inhale and exhale. And on this side, let's mention for you guys, it'll be your liver, on the back side, kidneys and lungs. All right, back to the upright position. Now there is one more stretch that I can give you. It's for more advanced people, and what it's going to do is it's really going to work the side of your butt, if you will, the gluteus medius and minimus on the sides there. So what you're going to do is you're going to step in front. So take your right leg, step it in front of your left leg. Grab your left wrist, pull it up. As you lean to the side, push into that hip or to the right. So now you see I'm not just getting this area, but I'm also stretching out the lower half there, the side of your butt. Big inhale and exhale. And then bring it back to original position and bring your foot back. Okay. Going to the opposite side. So now you're going to step your left foot in front of your right. Grab your right wrist, pull it up. Same thing, as you lean to your left, you're going to push the hips to the right. Now what I also can do, or will do, is I'll bend my knee a little bit, and that helps with pulling into that hip area. Big inhale and exhale. And then bring myself back to the upright position and return the feet. Okay, so that's an advanced maneuver. You don't have to do it. It's only if you're advanced and you have some balance. Next, we're going to lower the arms down in front of the body. Bring it right down that mid-sagittal plane or center line of the body. We're going to bend at the waist and let the hands drop down in front of the body. When I bend at the waist, I want to push my tailbone up and back. So this kind of takes a little bit of the pressure off my lower back area, that flexion in the lumbar section or lower back section, and it places it more into the back sides of the legs, like the hamstring area. Now you don't have to go that far. We're just bending over and letting the arms dangle down. See, I push my tailbone up and away, or tilt my hips, if you will, in an anterior direction. So let the arms dangle, and the next move is called dog wags its tail. So the arms and shoulders are going to move up and down, and the tailbone is going to move side to side. It looks like this. So I'm loosening up that lumbar section. After a few repetitions of that, I relax. I let everything bend and curve naturally. The flexion in the lumbar section, thoracic section between the shoulder blades, just reaching for the ground, and I'm slowly turning the body back and forth to change the angle which I'm stretching out on the back and the back of the legs. So next I'm going to the lower part of my feet, the Achilles tendon area behind the ankles, if you will, or the lower part of the leg. So I'm going to include other parts of the body with this as well too. I'm going to take a little bit of a step out, widen my stance a little bit. I'm also turning my feet out a little bit towards the sides, and I'm going to squat down as far as you're going to squat down as far as you comfortably can, basically, without pulling the heels off the ground. Now, if you're very flexible and you can squat all the way down, you're going to go all the way down to the bottom there, and then you're going to put your elbows on the insides of your knees and push them out. The other part of this is I want to try to get my back up and extended as far as possible, not bent over, hunched over like this. So I'm pushing up and back. So I'm widening out the legs, stretching the backs of the feet, and also getting everything else, the hips and everything, stretched out at the same time. From there, I'm going to roll up onto the toes. Now I have kind of a bit of flexibility in those toes, and I want to stretch out the undersides of my feet. So I'll be touching the ground. You're more than welcome to touch the ground. If you can balance yourself and lift up on the toes like this, that's fine as well too. But I'm going to basically push onto my feet, onto my hands here, and then I'm going to come back to that original position. Then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand up. Okay, so that's the first two sections in the beginning of the Tai Chi Qigong exercise class. In the next video, what I'll do is I'll do the Spinal Qigong exercises. And again, what I recommend you do is watch both videos, get familiar with all three sections, put them together, and then do those as a daily exercise. I hope you enjoyed it.